Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with more active aggression. This is the Cartel faction, which has just been put into the game. It's delightful.
I'm disappointed, bloke. I thought the Cartel was going to be like Mexicans.
Why? Well, I was going to say why Mexicans, but...
Well, it's Cartel.
They do kind of have a... I was going to say reputation, but that's not really... Is that fair? I don't know if that is fair.
I don't know. So, I think you can zoom out more, yeah. There's like an update where you can zoom out more, 40% more zoom, or something.
So, we've done videos for the other factions as well, which are the US Army and Chimera, which are like, I guess, Europe. To me, I've already messed about with this a little bit, son. And to me, it feels like these guys are a bit like Nod, if anything. They've got a lot of stealth tech. They're quite reliant on the rare metals, like the red stuff.
The red stuff?
Yeah. You know how the US Army has got a building that produces oil in the late game, and the Chimera's got a building that produces aluminum? Well, these guys have got a building that produces rare ore. So they've kind of got a different focus.
They only seem to have 2 tiers of research as well. There's not like... There's private military and black ops.
Yeah, there is.
And I've got helicopters for what? These are like an ultra high tech side.
Well,
I thought European. I thought
I haven't actually found a way to do a forward base yet. I have messed about with these, but I've not come across a forward base as such. You can put barracks anywhere on the map after a bit of research, which you can see down here once you've got the vehicles bay. But the barracks don't act as a forward base. Instead, you seem to have kind of... It looks like the resource collectors are actually a bit quicker.
Yeah, they're really fast. I've got like a couple of these like little choppers. They're dead quick. They can't be collecting much resources though.
But it could be that they're collecting resources, but you simply cannot spread out across the map the way you would with the others. Because when you look at it, if you've got no forward base and you've got these refineries, there's no way of getting resources to a forward base. You know, they've got to come all the way back.
Yes.
So they need to be a bit quicker.
I don't think they've got like a resource thing, have they? You know, where you have to build like buildings to stash resources in.
They do. It's yeah, but it's built into something else. It's the extension module, which stocks resources and expands the construction zone. So these guys, it looks like you can have like a big old sprawling base, and you also store resources using the stuff that allows you to build a big sprawling base. And yeah, they seem to be very stealthy. There's a lot of little what have I done here? Get down there. Thank you. And yeah,
I'm getting a Nod vibe off this. I'm getting like a Noddy feeling, like stealth tanks and
because they're the Cartel, there's like it seems to be that it's kind of hiring mercenaries instead of like hiring soldiers, so to speak.
Yeah, because my guy's called contractors.
Yeah, and there's a guy here that I'm just...
Yeah, fucking contractor to put my bathroom in, mate, not murder someone. What the hell?
I'm hovering over a bit of research here, which is life insurance.
Life insurance?
Yeah, in the regrettable case of the death of a mercenary under contract with the Cartel, half of its recruitment fees are refunded. So, I don't know if that applies to absolutely everything, or whether that simply applies to infantry. I'd imagine it applies to everything, because I think everyone working for the Cartel is a mercenary to some degree. So, I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense to me.
Yeah, it would. Because, also, the 200 oil. I think 200 oil is just the price of resource collectors anyway. I was going to say, I feel like they're more they're cheaper, but I don't think they are. I've got a barracks, okay. Vehicle bay, I need aluminium, so I need to get some of that collection stuff on the go. I put a refinery down, and it's not in range of like a couple of bloody aluminium deposits. It's so heartbreaking when you do that.
I gamble sometimes, like, and I get one that's not quite in range of everything. Like, I kind of guess as to where it's going to be, and every time I do it, I mess it up.
Found an aluminum vein, sir. You're the boss. You know what I don't find myself using a lot? The radar overlay thing.
No, I don't. I don't
see the point of it.
Go into it. I think it makes it easier to spot resources, which I quite like, and kind of buildings, but it makes it a lot harder to spot vehicles. Especially with these guys, if you zoom out all the way, like, look at your helicopters. They're not easy to see, because, you know, they've got quite a small profile.
So are these guys, like, really heavily helicopter-based?
It does feel like it. I'm just saving up for the vehicles bay, where I'll show that one of the first vehicles you get is a helicopter, actually. It can transport guys, but it's also got its own weapons. So it feels like to me there's.
It looks like you can build your shit pretty far away from like the building as well. Like I'm putting a building down here, and it's like I can build it miles away from the HQ.
That's what I mean with like I feel like you've got sort of bigger sprawling bases with these guys because you can really spread out where your stuff is. Which I guess when it comes to things like super weapons is quite good because you know you're at less risk of losing everything from a well placed super weapon, but it does feel very different to the other two factions.
Well, I wonder what their super weapon is. You know, I do enjoy this game. You know, I enjoy it. It just does feel like Command and Conquer.
Yeah. Well, what these guys have got is the Thor Control Center, which calls in the Thor orbital strike anywhere on the battlefield.
Ion cannon.
That's tier 2. Yeah, it does look very ion cannon.
Building completed.
Oh, I see. A vehicle upgrades for this Scorpio thing. Optical camouflage bricks in the stealth lab. The stealth lab. Oh yeah.
That's a tier 2 building. There's also the underground stock market. That's the thing that generates 4 of the rare metals every.
Force projection. What's this? Grants the barracks the ability to be deployed anywhere on the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of feel like these guys are maybe a bit harassment based. I mean, if you can build barracks anywhere on the map, you could conceivably stick your barracks kind of somewhere really dodgy and kind of send guys in.
Oh shit. Storage capacity has reached its maximum.
I'm about to hit that, I think.
You can oh, what's this? Some buildings you have to build really close to another building?
Yes, yeah, that's the other thing as well. Like, you can put stuff far away, but some of it really has to be quite close. There we go. Prison module. You also require a prison module to actually get access to some of the other, like, tier 1 vehicles. So they're kind of tier 1.5 almost.
So hang on, I've built a vehicle bay, but I don't have any helicopter shit in it. I've just got, like, Scorpios and
you need to build
automatics.
the prison first. You need the barracks and prison module, or barracks and aluminium mod, which actually thinking about.
Hang on, where the hell is that? Oh, are they like in the black market thing? No, not black market.
No, it's the barracks itself. If you go to the barracks, there's an upgrade for the prison, and that unlocks the first chopper that you get, which actually isn't bad. I mean, it says heavy attack helicopter armed with a twin 20mm autocannon and anti-tank missiles. Yeah, it's not bad for a first aircraft, I think. I'm about to reach my storage capacity as well. No.
Super hind!
Go over here.
It's like a hind, but it's super!
Super hind! Super hind!
Storage capacity is reached its maximum.
But it said it required barracks and prison upgrade, or barracks and the aluminium upgrade.
Okay.
I didn't see an aluminium upgrade.
It might be in the mines. It might be on the actual refinery. I've got grants to refinery, optical camouflage, and
I'm going to build another barracks and find out.
No, it's just stealth. What the hell?
This is barracks ore, which kind of implies that you can have one. Well, I say implies. It just means you can have one or the other. So what is the other one? Because I don't know what the other one is right now. And for any RTS elite players out there, I apologise for being slow. This is not my genre traditionally, but I do like this game. It's quality.
No, it's fine. It's an educational video. I mean, I'm just faffing about here because I just like new things. It's like, yeah.
We're all about giving you the info, boys and girls.
Fucking storage is terrible with these guys. It keeps getting full instantly.
Yeah, it does. But it does mean that you can expand your base as well. So it's kind of...
Oh, they expand. Okay. Right,
it's bad, but it's not quite as bad as it first seems. Can I afford the next thingy yet? No, I can't. Okay, here's the barracks. So, prison module. No?
I have no money. Buy me some shoes!
No, stock exchange market. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. This must be the aluminium upgrade. So when you go to the barracks, if it's got a prison attached to it, oh nice, we'll unlock that. There's underneath the button to sell it, you've got something called the stock exchange market. In exchange for releasing 5 prisoners of war, this barracks and prison will now generate a constant income of 10 aluminium per second.
Oh, hang on, where's that? So I've got a barracks with a prison on, but you need to build a barracks with something else on.
No, you upgrade the barracks with the prison, and then you can upgrade the prison barracks with another upgrade. So the other upgrade is under the sale button.
Requires black ops. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a 2-step upgrade for this then. In exchange for releasing 5 prisoners of war, this barracks and prison will now generate a constant income of 10 aluminium per second. If used, this barracks and prison will also lose its capacity to detain prisoners. Now you see, that's interesting, because I wonder if that means that there's something to get oil as well somewhere with this lot. It would kind of make sense.
I mean, I know that like when you look at the prisoner thing is something which I have not really been using that much in the game, but it's something if you do use, you can make a shitload of money with it, like a shitload.
Yeah, it seems like.
And I know these guys. I think these guys can generate they can generate the rare earth with it, can't they?
Yeah.
I think the US could get aluminium, maybe, or oil, or something. I don't know. Well, that might have been the Chimera. The Chimera. I get confused with Chimera and the other guys.
The USA.
No, these guys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you mean. Okay, so we've also got like, this is something else as well. There seems to be a lot of transport involved with these guys, more than the others. So if you look at these vehicles, like these tier 1 vehicles from the the vehicles bay, you've got a tank and you've got a anti-aircraft vehicle as well. The Jackal, which is a light, fast transport vehicle, has a transport of 2 soldiers. Then you've got the Hind, which has got 8 soldiers. Then you've got the Scout CGS, which has got a transport of 4 soldiers. So half of the vehicles you can build out of this building are also transports. You know, they're not just tanks; they have a secondary purpose as well, which is quite interesting. That's like, I feel like there's going to be more of a focus on infantry. Because, honestly, with the other two, I never felt like making infantry was, required.
Like you don't care about it.
Yeah.
I don't care about infantry. I still don't care about infantry. I feel like the infantry just get ruined by everything else.
Yeah, but it looks like there's like more of an incentive to get them with these guys.
Maybe. But, like, they're so slow. My issue is they're so slow. I mean, okay, you could load helicopters with them and fly around, but I mean, the helicopters get killed. You're just going to lose all of the guys, and that's what does my head in with that type of shit.
I've already found out that when you dump your guys, the helicopter's got to land, which obviously puts it in a really, really vulnerable position.
So they don't just like
they don't.
That's sort of annoying.
Repel out. It just lands from what I've seen. So whether there's some sort of upgrade that would allow that, which kind of makes sense and would make it a lot more reasonable to, expect you to use it.
Oh, I see. Because you get PsyOps training, which allows contractors and vanguards to capture enemy vehicles.
Yeah.
That's kind of mad.
Ah, okay. So you can build a second HQ. And no, hang on. Let me just check something here. You can build a second HQ, but you build it out of the vehicles bay. The vehicles bay itself
becomes the HQ. It looks like, yeah.
It becomes the HQ, but I don't think that the vehicles bay can't be deployed anywhere, so you can't use it as a forward outpost. So what I said before, which is that I get the feeling that these guys don't have anything in the way of forward bases. They either have a HQ or nothing, and that you're just using, fast vehicles to get your resources back. I think that holds true. Oh, this is interesting as well. If you go to the repair center, which I've just built, you can equip the Super Hinds with napalm bombs, which are dropped when flying over the target.
Ah.
So, yeah, you kind of have to do almost like a sweeping attack.
Helicopter war!
Helicopter war for the win!
There ain't no better than a helicopter war!
I'm doing that just to show that is like a really dodgy thing to have to do. Because you have to land to be able to
get your boys
guys,
yeah.
which is not brilliant, if I'm honest. It really needs to have some sort of upgrade that allows you to get out without having to land. That would be
railgun
really
turret.
helpful.
Fucking now we're talking, bloke. Fucking railgun. The fuck is this prototype bay? I'm just building everything.
Yeah,
give me
I'm
all
just
of the
building
shit.
prototype bay as well. I want to show off some of the vehicles from this. So, you know what? I'm going to build.
Unit lost.
I fucking murdered your boy.
I'm going to put together like a random little hodgepodge of units and send them off so you can see what they do.
Okay. I need the research to let me get the red shit. Where is that?
Right, so for the red stuff, you need to build a... Go on.
Oh, I need like a stealth lab or
it's,
some
it's
shit,
the,
do I?
it's the stealth... It's the
Okay,
stealth
now.
lab and the rare earth extension mod... No, it's not the... Sorry, it's just the stealth lab, and then you can build the refinery, and then the refinery, if I remember correctly, has the ability to upgrade to collect rare earth. So you have to actually build the refinery, then build an upgrade for the refinery, so that it can then build the rare earth thing.
Yeah, okay.
It feels a bit more convoluted than the others, to be honest, that particular process, but...
Oh, I see. You're just like loaded with stealth shit now. What the hell?
Yeah, it's just stealth all over the shop.
What the hell? There's so much stuff in this game. This is what I like about it. What the fucking hell is in this prototype bay?
It's crazy, isn't it? There's so much stuff.
What the hell is this? An optronic sensor. Yes, boys.
Right, so I want to build... Can I have the stealth lab yet? Oh, no, I could have it before, but I just didn't build it. Idiot.
I've got a stealth lab here, but Christ alive. It needs the red shit, but I need to put a... Hang on.
Right, so for this, you need to get the refinery and put it over the red stuff, and then once the stealth lab is built, you can then collect rare earth by upgrading the refinery to do so.
Yes, I see, yeah.
That part, I have to admit, does seem a little bit kind of convoluted in comparison to the others. But...
I think, to be fair, a lot of stuff is convoluted in this game, really. It's like... Stuff is like hidden in menus and hidden in like crazy places, and you have to like really dig it out. I mean, once you've found it, sure, it'll be fine, but...
It's finding it in the first place, ain't it? It's getting used to where stuff is. But then I guess you kind of have that with every new game, I suppose.
Accelerator. Oh, that's good. Look at that. It speeds up the construction of buildings in the area.
Yeah. There's also an ability that you can get for 2,000 aluminium, which is kind of pricey. But all buildings have the ability to repair over time, which is... I like that. I like that feature. So it feels like you're supposed to be building like a big, like quite a big, solid base, which is, I guess, in a way tanky. I think is probably the best way to put it. If it can constantly repair itself over time.
Yeah, like it looks like these guys have got the best base defenses as well. It looks like they can just build like a base which is solid.
Yeah,
I always like that. I always like the factions like where you could like really just like, well, I guess like tank up almost.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to try something here. There we go. So I built the stealth lab, and now I should be able to build the rare earth exploitation module on that. And we're going to build stealth lab on it as well, so you can kind of see what that does. And I'm going to build a few defences as well, so you can see what those are. So at the moment, we've got artillery on one of our refineries. Which one? Here. Yeah, so the artillery, it's just your standard round attack gun. It's got quite a good range. I think it's about the same as most of the other defensive.
Yeah, I've got one of them like in the middle of my base. Yeah, it don't look that impressive, but
then you get the railgun turret, which is multi-role. So that I believe can attack air as well, whereas the artillery can't. And of course, you've got the Thor control center, which is.
Do these accelerators? Do these accelerators stack? I wonder. Because they're ridiculous, bloke. I can like build shit.
No, you know what? Let me build
mega
one.
fast.
Oh,
it's
I
like
haven't
mad.
got the rare metals for that yet. Come on, boys, get collecting. Once I've got the rare metals, I'll build an accelerator.
It's just like mad. It's just like, I don't know what the increase is, but it's like a 50. It's like more than 50%. It feels like 100% increase in just build time. What?
That seems a bit crazy. How do I get?
I mean, obviously it's beta, I guess, so it could change. That just seemed a bit mad.
I see. I got really confused as to why I couldn't get onto that central island, and it's because it's
you can't. Yeah,
because I got over there with a helicopter first, didn't I? Which I didn't even realise. I wasn't paying attention to.
I looked at it and I was like, why are my guys just standing around the like at the river? What the fuck? And then I realised what was going on. Okay,
so I'm gonna build. Fine, I just need a bit more rare earth, and I can build it. In fact, I need another storage centre. It does feel like it builds up quickly, but then again, I'm kind of spending more time going over explaining stuff than building at the moment, which probably explains it. So, you might find that actually it's nowhere near as stockpiley as it seems when you're playing a proper game. I kind of want to give everything stealth, but I'm not going to. It's just pointless. Just like, why would you do that?
I don't even know how you detect stealth.
I'm going to put that. Ah, alright. Stick that there then. I think there are vehicles that detect stealth. Let me just have a quick look. I don't remember which one it was. Okay, so there's an optronic sensor, which you put on the Spectre tanks, which increases both sight weapon range and reveals stealth units. Yeah, so that's your stealth.
Oh, that's why they're pulsating then. Okay, I get it.
Storage capacity has reached its maximum.
Quite expensive. Seriously, I just built another storage capacity thing.
Upgrade completed.
Come on, game. Come on, don't.
Yeah, I just built a shitload of them. I just spammed them everywhere. I was like, yeah, storage.
One of them. Give me another one as well. The way I'm putting these down, obviously, is not going to be optimal, but it's just to get that storage in.
But I mean, this map is it's a 2v2 map, and it's just massive. The shit, Railgun Central.
I've just got like a random hodgepodge of vehicles there just to...
I should have made it stealth.
My Spectres can see stealth now, so that may not help.
That would have been pointless. Okay,
the artillery from these guys looks particularly nasty, if I'm honest. It takes a long time to fire, but it seems to have some sort of airburst thing going on. It like massively increases the area of effect of it.
It seemed really powerful at destroying the buildings, these railgun tanks.
Yeah.
What? These railgun tanks are mental. I think your repair vehicle's out of range if your tank's blow. I think you need to move it in.
It's repairing one of them, but you've just got so much air there.
Unit lost.
Oh, that's
you ain't repairing no more, the bastard.
Unit
Come
lost.
here, boy.
Unit
oh
lost.
my god,
Unit
inspirational.
lost.
Unit lost. Okay, so what would be best for that then?
I think I've literally capitulated and I don't have any aluminium or anything.
Weirdly, I feel like they don't seem to have stuff that's good against aircraft, which is a bit odd. I thought they would have. I feel like
I think they do.
It's a little bit weaker.
It's in the Gash Bay, I think it is. The Gash Bay. The
Gash Bay.
It's the Amos, I think. No, it ain't. I don't know what. You see, this is the problem. It's like, what is the AA? Where the hell is the AA? It might be a mental upgrade to one of the tanks.
Is it the automatic? Effective against infantry vehicles and aircraft.
Oh, look. You can put a 40mm auto cannon on Spectres, which engages air targets.
Yeah, I did have some of those, but it didn't seem to do all that much to you. You know what? Let's build a.
Yeah, but I had a shitload of helicopters.
Oh, we don't have a helipad, do we? What are we doing? What are we doing? That's not acceptable, is it? Give me another generator as well. I'm quite liking these. They do feel very nod-like to me.
Yeah, it's all the icons are red and shit. There's all red lights in the base, and there's like railgun laser things. It's just like, yeah, lasers, man.
Anything that reminds me of Nod is automatically good. That's just how it works. It's Nod equality, as we all know.
Son, Nod of the future. Kane lives in
Kane.
death. He's not dead, but he lives in death.
Ooh, okay. So there's so many upgrades in this game. There really are.
I mean, I've got a shitload of like money, oil, whatever. I've got a load of that. Yeah, a load of oil.
I feel like my aluminium production is dropping off at this stage. I need to do something.
Yeah, mine's just like completely capitulated. I'm like fucking starved, real bad for aluminium. There must be like, what was the thing with the barracks? The barracks.
If you've got 5 prisoners of war, you
I don't have prisoners of war. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've mostly been going for tanks. I mean, there are different guys here who. I'm tempted to build some infantry. I might build a couple of each and just see what we can do with them. So they're all only oil. So just build some random infantry.
Oil field depleted.
The only thing I'm finding with these guys is I don't, apart from the fact they've got helicopters all over the place, I kind of felt like the USA and Chimera had like quite a distinctive look to their stuff. Cartel seems a little bit generic in comparison. Like it doesn't really look. It doesn't stand out as much, I guess. It
looks like a mixture of the two, to be fair. Because you've got a lot of like, I mean, these things like Shadowhawks and Comanches. A Comanche is an American attack helicopter.
Yeah. I mean, they're not bad looking, but yeah, they kind of look like a bit of a mix instead of having their own kind of unique identity, which the other two, it feels like they did have. Especially Chimera. I mean, Chimera looked ridiculous. It all looked like crazy experimental tech, didn't it? So.
Yeah. These are the high-tech faction. I thought it was Chimera. Chimera are like weird. I don't know what they're going for. Like, you've got 2 high-tech factions here in the US Army, which are just like.
Yeah,
not as good.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like. Yeah, I don't really know which is supposed to be the high-tech faction. It feels like they just feel like they both are pretty much.
I mean, I'm not saying that's bad. It's just like.
Oh, got a field that's been depleted. No. Ah, it's aluminium as well. Can't afford that.
Aluminum. Did they say aluminum or did they say aluminium? No, they must say aluminum, sure.
No, I said aluminum so often to take the piss. I honestly cannot remember. It's like
it's just become. I've run out of. Oh fucking hell! I've just like ran out of it. Oh, Jesus, you fucked my oil operation, didn't you?
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm out of oil as well now. I'm out of oil, which is not helpful at all. Tell you what, though, I can build some of these. Can't build that. That's too expensive.
Enemy detected.
Just about bloke. Keep hearing enemy detected.
I'm flying around. I don't know where your fucking base is. Is it like stealthy or something?
It's actually not, and that's something else that I kind of, in a way, I like this faction a lot. But if there's something I don't like, it's the fact that I've yet to see something which will allow me to.
Oh, I found it. Bloke. It's that mental accelerator. Optical camouflage projector. Every building in contact with the accelerator becomes stealthy.
Oh, nice, nice.
But that's like...
I hadn't even... Yeah, I hadn't
I've got one building in contact with it.
Why can't I build that there? That's interesting. I think you can only build
I don't know where you are. You must be stealthy or something.
No, well, I am now. I wasn't until you told me where that thing was.
I was like, where the fuck is this guy?
But yeah, I am.
I'm
now.
Gonna fucking murder you with your oil money thing, bloke. I'm
stealthy,
sick of it.
Stealthy Joe Blow. Where's my protection gone?
Fucking hell, boys! Now what the fuck? What happened there?
I actually don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you what happened.
It's like I got hit by some sort of massive cannon. What?
Yeah, you got wrecked, but I don't know how.
What?
Unit is under attack.
That's a bit mad.
There was the.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I
I
saw it happen. I saw it happen, and I still don't have an explanation for you. I've got no idea.
What in the Jesus H Christ?
That was crazy. That was mad.
I think. Oh! I think.
Detected.
I think it's the your choppers. You harvest the choppers. You remember the ground ones explode, don't they, when you kill them?
Oh,
I think they just exploded and blew all my shit up. See, that's dumb as shit, that is. Because why would they explode? And, like, why would your guys just fly on top of them knowing they're going to explode? Fucking hell.
Oh, it was a stealthy attack.
No!
Just stealthy joke. So I've got
Enemy detected.
what seems like quite a decent army here, but it could actually be really not a decent army. What's this about? Oh, I see a little lad there. It was like enemy detected. I got really confused. So I want to build something crazy. So I'm going to build that.
Build a massive super weapon thing and fire it at
Oh,
me.
I already am. I'm already building that. Whereabouts is your...
Stealth enemy detected.
Having laughed at you, I don't know where your base is either.
Fucking hell, the damage. I don't know what's going on. Watch how fast this refinery gets blown up here. Watch this. This is like mental damage. Watch.
So it's...
Hang on. No. The Comanches fire and like ruin it. Oh, they're not doing it now. They blew it away in like
like a matter of seconds.
There you go. Comanches fire like rockets,
Yeah.
but they got a long cooldown and they ruin shit. What the fuck? What?
Right, so where the hell is your base? I'm going to build some little scout lads and have a look round. Bloody hell,
Bottom
scouts
left.
are expensive.
I'm bottom left.
Bottom left? I'm bottom left.
The map's supposed to be turned around then.
Ah, that makes it awkward. Bottom right, maybe?
Who the hell is Ben
Top
Amos?
right.
That is a guy, isn't it? There's a tank called Amos, and I've just got Ben Amos in my head. I don't know who he is.
Don't know. Maybe? Could be.
I haven't even built off the bloody build. What the hell is this? Ah, fuck that shit.
Hey, you. Go over there. You go over there, because I know you're not in the top left, so... Because I went up there and built stuff on it. The base
Gotta
looks
be alright,
mental
yeah.
when you've got all stealth on it. It looks properly crazy.
It's the way to play them, though, isn't it? Like, I mean, I think against Cartel, it seems a bit stupid because you can just detect stealth. The other factions must be able to do it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
there's gotta
annoys
be.
me with stealth. You can detect it, and it's like...
Enemy detected.
it's just annoying.
Enemy detected.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I see your
Yeah.
mad base. Right, I think I've built the super weapon now. So let me just get the lad.
Mad base!
Christ,
You have a mad base!
$750 for that. Right, I'm building it, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, look, you can definitely spread it out more, can't you? These guys, you can absolutely spread the base out so that you're not going to get as much.
Yeah, it feels
guess
like you have got a big
damage
base.
from-
You've got like one big base. You haven't got like a fucking
You haven't got
like the US, which is
yeah.
everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
just like what the fuck.
Son, what's this about?
Stealth enemy
It's just coming around to have a look. It's like a
Son.
bank or something.
Yeah, I'm in the bank. I'm making cash dollar.
You must be here. Yeah, thank fuck for that.
Oh, a lot of fire.
Go on, Comanches, fire. They never fired. See, that engagement there, these Comanche things are like massively powerful at ground, but they didn't fire at yours.
Yeah,
your ground units. They
I'm
would've
not sure
wrecked
I
them.
like the Comanches. They seem a little bit hit and miss, which is not something you want out of something that, like, because they are quite expensive, really, for what they are.
I know, but it's like the game's just like a macro spammy game, isn't it? At the end of the day, I mean, you're just like throwing units at everyone. So I don't know if it's too bad. They all clump up. What you need to do is have them not clump up, so actually macro them. But that's beyond micro. Even that's beyond my abilities. But it's just send them in. If a man wants victory blow, that's what you should be getting.
So I should have fired a super weapon at you now. Just move my helicopter out of the way.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Into the middle of the base.
I've focused it on 2 buildings that I've got like good line of sight on, just so we can see what it does.
Yeah, I see a chopper. Yeah.
I also have a massive stealth bomber.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I guess.
Well, is that it, mate?
I guess it was powerful, but it didn't look visually impressive, did it? Really. I wanted something that looked crazy.
What were those buildings? It's just the fucking storage.
I meant like the actual weapon itself didn't look that great. It was just like lots of little individual kind of.
Yeah. What was that?
Laser beams.
Was that it again?
That
Down
was
the bottom?
Thor's hammer. No, I haven't got another one because I haven't got the resources for it. Can I build one now? No, I can't. Oh, I need to spend some. I need to spend some cash, and I'll send another one at you. Yeah, there we go. Spend that. It's definitely. I mean,
I don't mind them.
I quite like them, but I do think they kind of suffer from a lack of. It's like identity in the same respect as the others. Just don't feel quite as mega.
Well, I was expecting them to be Mexicans and they're not, so you got that.
Minus points for that.
Yeah, I wanted Mexicans, man. What the fuck is this? I wanted to be like I don't know, some sort of mafia guy. But I honestly expected a GLA style thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I expected. So,
just blew up my own vehicles there because that's just how.
Yeah, fuck him. Just build more. I've noticed as well this accelerator, the upgrade for it says it makes buildings stealthy that are in contact with it.
Yeah,
that's not correct. It just makes everything stealthy within its. It's got like an area of influence around it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just not quite described right, is it? There.
I'm getting ambush popping up on my tanks when they come out of stealth to fire. Are they getting like a bonus when they attack?
I think they do, yeah. I think they do.
Unit lost.
Come on, there we go.
I'm going to wreck the center of your base with these Comanches and see what happens.
It'll probably just annihilate it, won't it?
Fucking hell.
Oh, God.
They are OP. I'm sorry. Them Comanches are just like mental.
They do seem to. They just take stuff out really quickly, don't they? It's a bit crazy.
Well, I don't know why they died. Did they get hit by AA or something?
I'm
not
was
sure.
The railgun turret.
I didn't even see the fire coming in. It was just like.
Yeah, that's quite strong.
Yeah,
that turret then. That's really strong.
It's revealing itself when it fires, which...
Yeah. Although, I guess that kind of makes sense. It would be a bit shit if they didn't.
Yeah. There's an upgrade for the Spectre, though, where that can fire when it's still stealth.
Yeah. But those tanks are still, like, wrecking the base. I mean, the Spectres are definitely, like, the really big hard hitters, aren't they?
Which I'm still going to stand by my original thought and say that the Chimera are the most difficult to play because these guys have got. You can see that the top tier units are the best units to have. Like the Spectre is just much better than the whatever the light tank is, the Scorpio. But for the other guys, it's like it's all like everything can do everything, and it's just like what the fuck.
Yeah, it feels a lot more cut and dry, doesn't it, with these guys. I think these in the US are very similar in playstyle compared to Chimera. Oh, you've actually killed me there. Because you killed my HQ.
Oh, so that's just the end of the game?
Well, my units have been revealed, but I don't know if I've actually lost.
Oh, no, I don't think you've lost. Oh, you little guys.
Yeah, you can see my units now.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I had to rank them, I'm going to say US Army, these guys, and then Chimera.
Yeah, I think Chimera are, for me, are definitely the most difficult faction. I think they're also the most unique because these guys and the US are, well, the US is exactly what you'd expect the US to be. But yeah, these guys are just kind of a weird mix. I don't think they're that unique, but then again, I do like the kind of nod style that they've got going on. And yeah, I don't know. I quite like them.
I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, guys.
Personally, I mentioned towards Chimera, to be honest. I think they're the most interesting race to play, but...
Yeah, I think US Army are just more of a straight up sort of like, you know what you get with them, and it's like, you build the tanks and you just keep upgrading the tanks, it's fine. They're kind of like these guys, I suppose, but these are more like, I don't know, less... Well, no, they're extremely heavy hitting, but less armor? I don't know.
Yeah, it does feel like a lot of their units pack a punch but die really quickly, which is... I guess to be expected, especially if you've got stealth technology as well. It's like, they kind of need that. You can't have them like jump out of stealth and wreck you, and then not know what's going on. That'd be rubbish. But yeah, I quite like these guys. I like the units. I just think they could do with looking a bit more interesting. They look a bit too close to US for me. But yeah, all in all, I think the three of them are not bad factions really. And of course the game still feels like Generals. And it feels even more like sort of classic C&C now, with the fact that we've got like almost a nod faction, which I really like. So yeah,
I think it's fine. I honestly, this has been a bit of a surprise for me, this game. Like, I think if you're a fan of RTS games, you should check this out.
Yeah.
There are 3 different factions. There's no single player in the game just yet, but there is multiplayer. You can mess around with your mates, so... I don't know, I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's just a really fun game. It's a really fun game. It's got a good style to it. And I mean, all of the factions so far I've seen pretty interesting. I think it just comes down to personal taste as to which one you'll enjoy playing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're going to call it there, guys. This was Active Aggression, and this was the Cartel faction, which is the latest faction to be added into the game. I've just found a good base. And
the last faction as well.
And the last faction, yeah. There's 3 factions in the game, which is US, Army, Cartel, and Chimera. And this was just a look at the Cartel. So if you like the video, obviously, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and we will see you for the next video.